Lionel Messi fooled all of you. He's a disrespectful prick and an egomaniac who tries to ruin his teammates whenever he gets the chance. Okay, put your pitchforks down, Messi fanboys. I'm not the enemy here. Mauricio Icardi is the one you're looking for, because this guy doesn't like Messi one bit, just like the other 9 players on this list. And trust me, you do not want to miss number 10. I won't even tell you more. If you don't watch till the end, it'll be your loss. Do what you want, but don't tell me you're a football fan if you don't wait for number 10. And grab your popcorn, Ronaldo fans. I've got a feeling you're going to love this one. Now, let's talk about Icardi. It was only a few months before the World Cup. Argentina fans were excited to see the squad list that Jorge Sampaoli was going to pick. They obviously knew Messi's name would be there, but there was another player everyone was eager to see on this list: Mauricio Icardi. He was killing it at Inter Milan, one of the best strikers in the league, so of course he was going to get a call-up to the national team. But the list came, and Icardi's name was missing. Everyone was shocked. What the hell? Well, according to Icardi, Jorge Sampaoli had some help picking the squad. I didn't make the list because I didn't fit into Messi's clique. I don't get along with Leo, and my name got dropped. No one can confirm if Messi actually pulled some strings behind the scenes, but it did look weirdly suspicious. Icardi was confronted later about his comments, but he was not man enough to stand by his words. He later denied the statement and claimed he had absolutely no issues with Messi. But what does Messi have against Icardi? Well, the answer might be Icardi's girlfriend, Wanda Nara. See, Wanda was the wife of another Argentinian player, Maxi Lopez, until news broke out about her affair with Icardi. Come on, Icardi, you don't break the bro code like that. Maxi Lopez is one of Messi's closest friends, so instantly Icardi became his enemy. And that's probably why Messi axed him from the team. But Icardi was not the only Inter Milan legend to have some beef with Leo. The most arrogant man in football history, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, also has a bitter story to tell about the Argentinian GOAT. Remember when Pep Guardiola took over Barcelona in 2010? Leo was already dominating the league, but Pep saw a missing piece in his puzzle to build the greatest team of all time. He needed a main striker who was strong and physically dominant, because poor little Leo kept on being bullied by a lot of defenders. But Ibra was bigger and stronger than anyone else. No one could push him around like they did to Messi. It was supposed to be a partnership made in heaven. But what was supposed to be a tasty cocktail of two legends became a bitter nightmare very quickly, especially for Zlatan. The man meant to be the missing piece was missing in action. It was like a childhood dream, and I was walking on air. It started well until Messi began to talk. He demanded to move positions, and I was sacrificed. It became clear to Pep that Zlatan could not be controlled, and in no time he was shipped out on loan to AC Milan. Messi became the main striker, and the rest is history. It's a good thing they never crossed paths at PSG, because Zlatan would have bullied Messi so hard and forced him to like the video right now. Nah, seriously boys, like the video, it really helps me out. Thank you so much, guys. But now, let's move on to a guy who legit wanted to throw hands with Leo. On the field! Before 2021, Messi's international football record was terrible, and 2019 may have been the very worst. Argentina had to battle for third place in the Copa America against Chile, and in that match, the world saw a very different side of Messi. It was only 37 minutes into the game. Messi was chasing a ball that was going out for a goal kick. Medel, knowing how dangerous Messi can be, decided to block him. But then, it looked like Messi bumped into Medel and even pushed him a bit. But Medel was having none of it. He gave Messi a hard chest bump, but a furious Messi fought back immediately, and in no time, there was chaos absolutely everywhere. The referee showed both Medel and Messi red cards, but at least Messi only had to deal with Medel once, because this next player was a pain in Leo's ass for 10 plus years. In his prime, this guy, Pepe, made an enemy out of pretty much everyone in the league, except his teammates perhaps. But his absolute nemesis was Mr. Lionel Messi. Pepe always pushed Messi to the very limit, but during one particular match, Pepe went way too far and did something absolutely disgraceful. It was during the Copa del Rey quarter-final match. Messi was sitting on the floor when Pepe walked by and seamlessly crushed his fingers by stepping on them. Ouch! Remember, these are professional cleats, so it must have destroyed Messi's hands. Pepe was of course slammed in the media for his shameful actions, and he had to apologize publicly after the match. He claimed it was unintentional. I call absolute BS, but Pepe was, of course, not the only Real Madrid player Messi had an issue with. Remember how shocked we all were when we learned that Sergio Ramos was going to join Messi at PSG?
Bruh.
That's because these two have an absolutely mental history. Messi and Ramos did not get along at all. Their rivalry in La Liga was legendary. Ramos never missed a chance to give Messi a nasty tackle. If he missed the ball, he certainly was not going to miss the man. Now, both of them are teammates and they seem to get along very well. But now they both play with one other guy, whose hatred for Messi shocked the world. Remember the guy I mentioned at the beginning? Keep watching, trust me, you definitely don't want to miss it. Now the next guy is another former Real Madrid player. Remember Alvaro Arbeloa? His problems with Messi go further than football. Even after leaving Real Madrid many years ago, he still hates to watch Messi play. He's very good, although I've never been able to enjoy it, and I don't think I ever will. I hope he retires before long. I'm counting down the days. He must have had a mini heart attack watching Messi lift that World Cup then.
Huh?
But Arbeloa was once a World Cup winner himself, so maybe he wasn't as hurt as Cristiano Ronaldo. What? You really thought I was going to leave Ronaldo out of here? You're crazy. Now, we have to chill out a little on this one. Ronaldo and Messi fans might hate each other, but both players themselves are not really enemies. They have, however, been the two biggest rivals in football history. People just can't stop comparing these two. Perhaps for you, Messi is the best. In my head, I am the best, and everyone should think that about ourselves. It was hard for me to watch Messi pick up several Ballon d'Ors. I'd be thinking, why should I go to the gala? If the Ballon d'Or was hard for him to watch, I can't even imagine how he felt watching that famous night in Qatar. That must have really hurt him deeply. But at that same World Cup, Messi made another enemy with a Manchester United player, and this one really got out of hand. If there's one match to remember from the 2022 World Cup, it's the one between Argentina and the Netherlands. It had more drama than a freaking soap opera. After a 2-2 draw, the game went to extra time. Tempers were rising. Messi and the Dutch players got into a heated fight. It was an absolute mess. Argentina ended up winning on penalties after multiple heated arguments. Weghorst wanted to end things peacefully in the tunnel, but what he got instead shocked the entire world. Messi spotted Weghorst and said to him angrily,
Un poco caliente por el final.
¿Qué mira, bobo? ¿Qué mira, bobo? Anda para allá, bobo. Anda para allá.
Tranquilo, Leo.
If you don't know yet, bobo means fool or stupid in Spanish. Oh, come on, Leo, not cool at all. Messi later apologized for the incident and admitted he did not like what he did. But I'm not sure Weghorst is shaking that off anytime soon. In fact, Weghorst has stated that the only way he'd be able to ever forgive Messi is if he subscribes to the channel right now. Obviously, he didn't say that, but come on. Subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the video. We're seriously getting close to 100k. Now, let's talk about the next Messi hater. Getting hated on by your peers is one thing, but getting hate from the biggest legend in football history must be absolutely soul-crushing. Now, everyone is talking about Messi. He is a star, but for Messi to be the best ever, he must first become better than Neymar. Damn, Pele! Have you seen Messi's stats? I'm pretty sure even Neymar would disagree with you. Pele definitely isn't a big fan of Messi. Almost every comment he's made about Messi was negative. When Pelé was asked if Messi would ever become the greatest player of all time, he said, "When Messi scored 1,283 goals like me when he's won 3 World Cups, we'll talk about it." What I don't get is why? Where is this hatred coming from? Maybe Pelé feels threatened by Messi, but he can relax knowing that Messi may never top his goal tally or break his record as the youngest player to score at a World Cup. Someone who actually could beat that first record though, and who's also one of Messi's biggest haters, is this guy.
Feds caught a bitch.
See, Messi and Barcelona's relationship was one made in heaven. Many thought he'd just never leave the club, that he'd stay with them through thick and thin. Messi stayed through thick, but when Barcelona's cash flow went thin, Messi left them high and dry. PSG came through with that wet oil money and took him away, and instantly Messi became the face of PSG. But the problem was that Kylian Mbappe was already the face of PSG. Messi's arrival was a huge threat to his golden boy status. Mbappe wasn't happy about this. The two managed to hide their differences from the public, but one time, Mbappe messed up, and their frustration came to light. PSG were playing against Montpellier. At one point in the game, Mbappe called for the ball, but Messi refused to pass it. Mbappe got angry and did something that pissed off football fans and pundits all over the world. He walked up to Messi and gave him a shoulder bump. The look on Messi's face showed us that this definitely wasn't a friendly bump. Messi was clearly upset, but he's not the kind of guy to start a fight on the pitch with his own teammate. Or is he? If you want to find out what really happened that day, you need to watch this video right here. You're gonna be shocked.